VoIP. Enhance your client's communication abilities with our VoIP solution, featuring integrated billing, on-demand training, and live US support. Collaborate seamlessly with Microsoft Teams integration and put your entire phone system in your pocket with Mobile X. Improve your offerings and increase profitability with reliable service for 1/10 of the average MSP acquisition cost. To learn more, visit oit.co or dial 844-CALL-OIT.
Ladies and gentlemen, ghosts and ghouls, it's that time once again. On this very special episode of the Tech Bar, it's Halloween. And Mr. J told me that they're opening a brand new location of the Tech Bar in Gotham City. He said that Brandon Martinez from ZenTop Consulting and Alden Wilson from Lolden's Laugh Labs are going to be there. And that me, Nikky Sides, and super cousin Danny from OIT are going to be the hosts. I think I see the bat signal. Everybody grab your drinks and I'll meet you at the Tech Bar.
What do you think, Nikky?
I think the chat is in the way. There we go. Oh my gosh.
I had to do it. So you guys, this was a surprise. First of all, happy Halloween. Welcome to the Halloween special of the Tech Bar. I'm super cousin Danny, you guys know. We also have Nikky, our beautiful host that we've added this year. So just a little spoiler, she had no idea what I was dressing up as. And I just had to do it, although the whole Gotham thing kind of got me there a little bit. But you know what? We'll just say that this is the satellite in Metropolis of Tech Bar that I'm coming from.
I think they fight in Gotham in Batman versus Superman.
Actually, that is true. And Superman did not lose because he just mentioned Martha. Remember, that's all it needs to do to beat Batman. That's his weakness. That's his kryptonite. So how you been? Everything good?
Everything's great. It's one of my favorite days of the year.
This is like your 4th or 5th show, no?
Something like that.
Yeah, you enjoying yourself? You feeling like you're coming into your own on this? You're enjoying it? Awesome. Well, you look great. So if you want, you could go ahead and just introduce the guests we have today.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of guests today. First off, sitting right off camera here, we have Alden Wilson of Lolden's Laugh Labs, or Poison Ivy.
Well, hey there. How's it going? I'm Alden. I do consulting. I do professional services for SIP, and I just kind of have a lot of fun.
That's awesome, man. Good to have you, Alden. I know the next person is probably you guys should be running away from at this point. Maybe even me. Who knows if you have some kryptonite. So we have Brandon also has joined us as well. Martinez. There it is.
Hello, everyone.
I
am Batman. I am also Brandon from ZenTop Consulting. This mask is very hard to see, and so I'll take it off in just a moment. But ZenTop is a consulting provider for MSPs by MSP. So I won't go too much into the salesy things, but if you have anything needed around automation, implementing cybersecurity at your organization, we are happy to help.
Well, I'm so glad you said that. But you know what? We're going to have to ask you to do your pitch as well. And what we're going to do is, since it's normally a 30-second pitch, but we have 2 guests, We're going to give them each 15 seconds. So, Brandon, you just started off. We're going to go ahead and give you the extra time. And as soon as that timer goes up, you'll get to bring it up to start.
Oh, hey. So I'm Alden. Like I said, I'm from Lolden's
Well,
Laugh Lab.
no, it's Brandon. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Sorry.
Oh, no, you got 10 seconds, Brandon. Go.
ZenTop Consulting, Roost, Automation, SIP, ImiBot, and Microsoft, and all of the things. We've been working at them for a long time, and we help MSPs do it the right way.
That's the way to do it. All right, to make it fair, Heb, let's go ahead and give only 10 seconds to Alden as well. All right, go.
Howdy, I'm Alden. Some of you know me as Lolden. I do professional services for SIP. SIP is cool. Brandon's cool. Brandon and I talk on stage, and I make him really embarrassed. I just, yeah. I like to do IT.
That's all long, but that was good. Good job. All right, so normally we're going to go over the drinks of the day, but I did a party foul and not my drink yet. So, Nikki, if you don't mind, can you go ahead and introduce their drinks while I go ahead and grab mine real quick?
Oh my goodness. Of course.
All right, I know party foul, but I'm Superman, so it's okay.
Fair. So for the drinks of today, Brandon, what are you drinking?
I am
Oh no, it's
drinking.
me. Just kidding.
Nope.
Lolden and I are both drinking the Purple People Eater. And it is, can't really tell. I guess with the lighting you can tell. It's purple. And it's fruity and delicious and spooky.
It's very purple. It's yeah. It's like the hamburger.
So now let's see what Brandon's drinking.
I'm drinking sparkling water with lime, but extra spooky, courtesy of Great Value Food Coloring. For all of the non-drinkers out there, this is for you.
I love the green color so much.
It was very much a last-minute addition, and I'm glad I ran down on lunch to grab some.
Okay, where are we at? Sorry. Superman does not have super speed today. Yeah. Also, Kirkland, Cristiano, I started drinking this. This tequila is amazing. It's so amazing that all the local Costco's have sold out of them. And this is literally the last bottle I have, unfortunately.
Sounds delicious.
Yep. All right, guys. So now this is a bar, so we will be drinking. We just introduced our drinks, but we have some rules to go over. So, Brandon, if you don't mind, I want you to go ahead and read the first three, and then Alden, I'll have you do 4, 5, and 6.
All right. Rule number 1, the bartenders are always right. Number 2, no politics or religion at the bar. And number 3, if you hear any of these phrases, you drink. Namaste, mute, or off the rails.
Oh, was that my cue? Tricks and treats are allowed at the bar 24/7 on Halloween. What happens in the bar stays in the bar. And the bartender is wrong. See rule number 1.
Exactly. All right. So, and as always, you guys are honorary bartenders as well. So this goes for you as well. So having said that, we normally do a special drinking word. It is Halloween. We have the guests usually come up with it. So do you have any drinking words you guys want to finalize that we could add as a fourth one?
Brandon, I'll let you take this one.
I'm trying to think of something spooky. I normally go with something automation like process or sub workflow. But
Brandon, I can't do this, man. Every time you talk, I'm waiting for. I'm gonna
unmask myself because this is very. Oh, it does not work with the glasses.
Oh my God, it's Bruce Wayne.
What? I had no idea.
Oh, so much better.
So what do you guys think?
Any spookier ideas?
I mean, honestly, I think spooky is a good idea.
Spooky's a good one. I like spooky.
That's good. I like that. That's a good one.
Glenn, that is pretty spooky.
Man, you just said spooky. And now we got to drink. You know the rules, guys.
I have no idea if this food coloring is going to stain my mouth green. We will find out as we continue through the episode.
It's okay. The hairspray is already staining my headphones colors.
It'll be like the ketchup from what was that, promoting Shrek or something? Where they had like
Oh,
purple
the
and
green ketchup?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I remember that. That was kind of weird. All right, so guys, we already started drinking and everything. However, Nikky, I would like you to go ahead and start us off with our legendary Tech Bar toast, or spooky. Sorry, I had to do it. Oh, then
I would be honored to. So for our toast, here's to the witches, here's to their cats, here's to the hoot owls and the whirring bats, here's to the ghosties in robes of white, here's to the thrills of Halloween night.
Happy Halloween,
Cheers.
everyone.
Cheers.
I lost my lime, but I do have multiple backup limes. I have come prepared.
You brought Kelvin?
Did not bring the real lime. Would he be offended that I'm cutting up limes for this? Is this like a faux pas if he's joining or watching right now?
Oh, you got to tell me the story behind that now. I mean, most of us are a little confused on that.
So Kelvin, if you're familiar with Cyber Drain or SIP that Alden and I do work for, he has gone by Lime for the longest time online. Alden, do you know why he goes by Lime? What the backstory of that name is?
That is the name of his MSP. Lime Networks, BV.
What is their tagline? I know what it is, but I'm going to butcher it if I try to say it because it's in Dutch.
Oh my goodness. Something. It says like amazing service essentially, but just
I think it's you're refreshing IT or something like that.
I have the socks in my bag, but
I do too. I guess I could go look at the socks in my drawer.
So is there like a play? I wonder if it's like a play on words, like refreshing iced tea, and then just
Yeah,
like
lime drinks, refreshing, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. All right, guys. So we're gonna do the more you know now. Alden, I got a couple of stories here that I want you to go through. Let me see which one. I'm gonna start picking and choosing which one's a good one here. We have several. You know any? You recommend any there, Nikky? I feel like this is a section you probably do since you know Brandon and Alden pretty well.
Well,
But-
Have we gone over how we
like-
did the information we provided to the show yet? I don't think so.
Oh, that's
so
true. We should explain that.
yes,
Okay.
we both got asked, Alden and I, to give information for prepping for the podcast, pictures of ourselves, and we thought, how funny would it be if we answered for each other and didn't tell each other what stories we brought up for each other and what pictures we used. And I am a little concerned that the pictures used for me are good pictures because the pictures I submitted for Alden are just entirely Goblin Note Alden. So we'll see how this shakes out.
Oh wow.
It will be a mixture of wholesome and oh my goodness, what in the world?
Good. Okay. So we're pretty even then.
All right. So just so I understand, then Alden's questionnaire is actually Brandon's answers.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this ought to be interesting. Man,
Yeah,
so
we
it's kind of
had-
weird.
we
I
had-
don't know what one.
Double blind. We just sent them off and made a pact that we're not going to know.
Man, I kind of wonder which one you really want me to pick here. You know what? We'll go through all of them quickly. So we go ahead and see. All right. So first answer. Do you have any funny? Well, this is the question, obviously. Do you have any funny general life tech or conference stories to discuss at the bar? So obviously, you guys got the questions and you've answered for the other one. So I guess Brandon's answer for Alden is he has 4. The first one is Kelvin's birthday party at Ride a Boom. His face plant in the cake is second to none.
That was me answering as Brandon.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. So that was Alden
yeah.
wrote that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Big
That's
brain. Sorry.
Okay.
Man, guys, I just had a couple of sips. I feel like we're like 40 minutes in. Am I good here? I want to make sure I'm good.
I'm so sad that I missed that moment too. Like I watched Brandon get to watch it and recap, but I turned around and was like, oh, the cake is just destroyed. What
It
happened?
is if you are in the Cyberdrain Discord, it is a emote in that. I forget the name of it, but yes, it was at the Speakeasy, the OIT Speakeasy at Write a Boom last year. I guess earlier this year.
Okay.
That was a very fun event. I had entirely too much to drink that night. And let me tell you, going through Las Vegas Airport, where there are slot machines in the terminal, imagine going through an international airport with a bit of a hangover as is, and then add in the sound of slot machines. Everywhere you go, there is no escape. That was the day where I was like, I'm done. It's not worth it anymore. I'm moving to my soda water with lime. I've had my fun.
To be fair, I definitely forced you to drink a spooky amount and really kind of stay up all night to do.
Yeah, we didn't
not
sleep.
miss your flight.
We were hanging out in the hospitality suite that was rented, and we were like, "Oh, is that the sun coming up right now?" So we also had no sleep. But Alden and I, we took the same Uber. It was a Tesla out to the airport.
We did. And
and
we had to split ways right when we got to the terminal, and it was awful because I was like, now I have to try and stay awake by myself.
we were fighting for our lives. That was a fun night, though. I didn't go too far. That I didn't remember anything, and I'm glad because I'm very happy to have spent that night with some very cool people and have the conversations I had. But yeah, that was a lot.
It sounds like Kelvin's faceplant was like a minor thing that occurred.
It was his birthday.
It was
party.
the highlight of the night. It was Kelvin's birthday and the Speakeasy, and he had a cake with his face on the cake, and then his real face met the face on the cake very rapidly.
Okay. All right.
I
So
have a
another
video
one
of it
here.
somewhere.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nikki. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying I have a video of it somewhere. I can send it to you, Danny.
Oh, please do. You know what? Just blast it on general so everybody could see.
Absolutely.
All right. So another one he answered here for you, Brandon. Alden being completely out of pocket during our talk at Flow. It went off the rails. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
Worst part is I read that within 5 minutes. And by the end, I have no idea why we didn't get. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Why we didn't get muted? I feel like this was done purposely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are these your answers?
Wasn't it? Well,
Like you wrote them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is going to cross
So,
over
like-
with another answer we have here, but yes, that was fun. It went immediately off script, and if anyone was there was talk about jelly on stage, and in preparation for the next conference or speaking event that I had with Alden, I actually brought the jelly with me to the Tech Bar tonight.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations, man. We're ready.
Great.
We were ready for the jelly wrestling.
Hey, Alex.
No, that's the after the Tech Bar.
Tech Bar After Dark. We're just gonna make a bunch of PB&J sandwiches. That's all it is.
Man, I'm gonna have to proofread some of these before I continue here.
Within 3 minutes, I made a jelly joke, a jelly wrestling joke.
And it broke me. I had to stop for like a good 30 seconds to kind of like let my brain catch up to what I just heard. It was honestly it was the best speaking engagement I've had so far.
That's awesome. So, okay. Brandon, apparently you spontaneously drove out to Alden's house to go use a handful of metal bands. To go see a handful of metal bands. I'm sorry, I don't wear glasses, but Clark Kent does. So it's like I'm trying to read this. Okay,
Danny
so
has
go
opposite
see a
glasses
handful-
right now.
I know. You know what? I was asking Brittany if I had any glasses without the lens. Because if you notice, I'm kind of doing it at an angle so you don't see this. So I'm like kind of like tilting them downward. Anyways, all right. So you went to see metal bands here. Recently gotten me into that. You got him into. I'll never forgive him for getting me into new genres like that. Why is that? That's weird. Okay.
That was a fun trip. Alden and I are not close, like geographically close, but it's within a few hours enough to drive out there. And I was never really into metal bands or that kind of music. I've always been like an EDM kind of guy. And it came along at the perfect time in life to suddenly discover metal and emo music. So I do appreciate the introduction to that genre. But man, that was fun. We saw Currents, Beartooth, Blink 182, Boundaries, and Never Tell. Those were across 2 separate days. And Pierce the Veil. We saw half of Pierce the Veil, but it was the good half. We got the songs that we wanted to hear. So it was fun. But yes, I am happy to have had my music broadened to a whole new genre. So if anyone has any good metal bands or emo punk bands or post-punk, please send them to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
If you want emo bands, you and I are going to be best friends.
Yes.
There you go. All right. So lastly here, we have the last story that Alden answered for you. At the first MSP Geek, getting to meet Super Cousin Danny was like the best thing you ever had, and it hasn't topped anything since.
No, never.
Okay,
I
that's not
remember
what it
that
really what
moment
it said.
vividly. Sometimes
that's
I'll
not
wake
really-
up, I'll have a dream at night, and I'll wake up, and I just keep saying Danny over and over, and I don't know what happens, but.
Oh, have you seen the Deadpool and Wolverine? I know we're DC, but we could go a little Marvel for a second.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Deadpool and Wolverine? So you were
Yes.
doing the Thor thing? Like,
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so this is what it actually said. Okay, so at the first MSP Geek, I actually forced Alden to do an elevated obstacle course. He forgot to mention his crippling fear of heights.
I have a video still. I should have sent it in if I knew this was going to be a question, but it is a video of you holding on to the rope for dear life going across the bridge. It was a good time. That was the first time Alden and I met each other in real life. We'd known each other through Discord for quite a while before that, but that was the start of our IRL friendshipness, and it was such a fun event. If you're not planning to go to MSP GeekCon next year, you should absolutely, definitely 100% plan to go to MSP GeekCon.
And if any of you did go to MSP GeekCon, you remember the last day we went to the
main event.
Dave and Buster's, the main event, yeah. And yeah, there's like the obstacle course there, and I think they had it closed off this year, but last year they didn't, and boy oh boy, it was, yeah. Brandon kind of pushed me along.
Come on, do it. And then, like, while we were already up halfway through the course, you're like, by the way, I'm afraid of heights.
So we have a hobby here. Did you answer this for him as well, or is this
all of them are answered by the other? So I have no idea what any of these are.
Wow. So apparently, Brandon. All right. So recently, I've taken up running, and otherwise, I love producing and DJing music. That I already knew. I also contribute to a lot of open source software projects and send existential memes to Alden so he doesn't get too comfy.
Yes. The existential memes are a hallmark of a good friendship. But yeah, I've been getting really back into shape over the past year. I am down almost 60 pounds by now, which is awesome. I ran my first 5K last Sunday, which was also super fun. I still have my racing bib and my little medal up behind me. So yeah, it's been a lot of work over the past year to kind of take better care of myself and build healthy habits. So that's been good. If you were at MSP GeekCon last year, I was the DJ. It was something coordinated at the OIT and MMN party afterwards. A little bit before the event, Ray was like, "Hey, you used to DJ. Do you want to do this with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I go directly from the session downstairs to the area they're setting up at the little hotel nightclub, still wearing my suit from presenting, and do a 2-hour set. It was a fun time.
It worked. The suit worked.
I think it worked out good.
Yeah. And I know you said last year, but believe it or not, that was this year. It's just the year. Wow. Like it was at the beginning of the year. So it's kind of...
Tomorrow's November, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh
November already.
Time is losing. What September is it?
Wait, what?
So there's a running joke that time stopped in September of 2023. So I set up a website. It's september.gigacode.dev, and it lists the current September epoch. It is September 400 and something right now, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
I think Alden is looking it up right now.
I see Alden typing.
No, Alden would never type. He's forbidden from using the keyboard.
Oh, yeah, I hear it, man.
Either way, we're like 400 and something. It's a good day today.
That's awesome. I actually have a neighbor, believe it or not, that said that they're going to tonight put up their Christmas tree when they get back from
Really?
My mom brought my Christmas tree back to my house today. She dropped it off today.
So
and once I fix the lights on one of them, my tree is going up.
That's the way to do it. So some more fun facts or topics you would like to hear for us to discuss. So here we have, all right, sorry about that. So this is what Alden answered. All right, I'm going to just spew all three of them out, all right?
Okay.
And we could discuss them, all right? Okay, when the last big Mandela effect event hit and the parallel universe linked up, John Hammond looked like me after in my timeline he looked like Alden. Recently, I helped Matt Lee and too many other security figures with the CIS handbook. And the last one is rated best DJ in MSP geek history. Ray's in the chat. You better be careful with that.
I was going to say Ray's going to fight you guys.
I can't believe you said that, Brandon. Like, that's crazy.
I know. I'm too cocky today, I guess. No, it's fun. I had a really good time with the working on those CIS controls. If you want to talk CIS compliance, also I believe Zach from Sention is watching here too. So go say hi to Zach.
Well,
what was the first one again?
Oh man, don't we go make this? Okay, when the last big
John Hammond. Yeah.
John Hammond.
Yes, if anyone's familiar with John Hammond from Huntress, we both have the red hair swoosh. There was a webinar I was watching with Huntress, and someone in the chat said if John Hammond and Brandon from ZenTop are in the same room, they repel each other like matter and antimatter. And it was one of the funnier things I've read someone say about us. There was a picture of us. We always got to get a selfie side by side at events, and Ray actually is the one who made this edit. It's a picture of us side by side, and it has left of Boom under me and right of Boom under John Hammond.
That's funny. That's awesome. I think we have some pictures too that you guys said you sent. So I guess they're going to bring those up. Let's give them a second. Yep.
That's my favorite picture in existence.
Yo, that picture is Tumblr famous. I don't know how many read tumbles it has. I don't know if that is what it's called, but that picture comes up in Tumblr often as like boys like this don't exist anymore. And hi, I'm boys.
How old were you in that picture, Alden?
Oh, 15, 16? My cement shirt. Yeah.
My favorite photo that exists across any platform.
Oh, that was that flow. That was such a fun conference. I think some of the Roost team is watching this, so hello to the Roost team.
Isn't this a conference that went off the rails a little bit when there was a presentation?
It was. That was. I think that was directly after our talk.
I was just.
He said it.
Yep. Brandon, that looks like a kryptonite drink, so you could fight Superman.
I come prepared.
Yep. All right. Well, we got a quick commercial break, guys, and then we'll do Brandon to Alden. See how that is.
Has this ever happened to you? A beautiful chicken nugget meal turned to a tragedy. We here at Hidden Valley Insurance care about what matters most in life. Chicken nuggets. That's why we're introducing Cluck-Assure, the first of its kind term life insurance policy for your nuggets. That's right, you can finally eat your nuggets with peace of mind that in the worst case scenario, we've got you covered. Coverage includes nugget theft, accidents, nugget shortage, lack of sauce, over-saucing. No matter what happens, we've got you covered so that you'll never be without nuggets ever again. Or, in the case of a nugget shortage, we'll provide you with some alternative meats in 24 hours or less.
To order your nugget insurance policy, call 1-833-MSP-NETWORK.
Act now and we'll throw in our safe dip coverage at no extra cost. Operators are standing by.
Remember, guys, this episode of Tech Bar, Cluck-Assure. Remember, sponsored by them. All right, so real quick, I mean, I know we're going a little bit late on this, so I'm gonna kind of do all these questions that Brandon answered. I'm gonna list them off like I did the hobbies, right? Or fun facts, excuse me. So here we go. Do you have any fun general life tech? Same thing. So Brandon's answers were for Alden. Often referred to the edge case master, Alden is very adept to finding the scenarios nobody else would possibly come across while poking at software. Recently, we spoke together at Flow 2024 for his first ever panel. We know how that went. And lastly, went through a bit of an ordeal to get some secondhand audio equipment in the past few weeks. I find it interesting you guys answered kind of like the Flow part again. That's cool.
That last one is a great point. So I went on Mercari to purchase a guitar pedal, a really nice one. If anyone here plays guitar, I got a Quad Cortex, or so I thought. I got a great deal. It was like $600, which I should have realized was not quite realistic for a device that is $1,800 new. And so I was out of town. I ended up calling my neighbor. I found them on Facebook and called them and had them go over my house and open my mailbox and grab it and throw it over my fence because I was worried I had a very expensive package sitting on my doorstep. I get home and it's an envelope with like more or less a letter in it, and open it up and it was a fake shiny Pokemon card. Worth about $16.
And that was attempt number 2, wasn't it?
Pardon?
Was that attempt number 2? They actually sent something this time, but you tried once before and they didn't actually send something.
I tried once before and yeah, they didn't. It was a fake, but that was on a different website. And then I tried Mercari, and I've learned that Mercari is not a website to use. I finally just bought it myself, and now I'm happier than a clam. But the other two things, yeah. I presented on a stage. It was really cool. It was really awkward. I was awful. I realized that when you take the microphone away from your face, away from your face and you start laughing, it just sounds really, really forced. And I was dying at my own jokes, let alone yours. So don't watch that, anyone, and be ready for round 2, where we actually nail it.
I think we nailed it. It was such a fun presentation. It was a good post-lunch breaker to get back, because after lunch at the conferences, everyone's still digesting. You never want to be the first session after lunch, but we had some fun with it. It was good, and you did a very good job.
And it was the last day, so I felt like I was a headliner. I felt like I was like the big band at Warped Tour, but like
yep. And
that, like, I felt like I was a big band, and then like all of a sudden like AC/DC was after us. So, but we were the teenage weirdos, and so we kicked butt.
Awesome, good deal. So we have the hobbies that Brandon listed for you here. Enjoys anything gaming related. I could relate to that. 3D printer aficionado, and killer on guitar. He just got a cool new plug-in pedal.
So is there anything that I've made in here?
It's all in the box because I haven't set my desk back up yet.
I make Nikky fidget toys. My 3D printer exists as a fidget toy creator.
There's one on the coffee table. That's all I know.
I haven't made a shark. I have a axolotl.
I gotta send you this STL.
Yes, you do.
My favorite that he has 3D printed me is the infinity cube. Like, you just keep folding it and it just keeps unfolding. And then also, you didn't print that one, but I have one of the slugs.
I think I printed the slug.
No, I got it from Owlboy.
Oh, well, irrespective. I like to 3D print, but my favorite prints are printed in place, like articulated things that move, and you pull them off the print bed an hour later, and you go, haha, it's funny, and then you put them to the side and forget about them.
That's awesome. So he also listed in fun facts or topics. He said he may as well be his own AI model. Anything AI he probably knows the answer to. Enjoys music. We both went to some concerts together. Current Spirit Tooth, Blink 182, and he and Nikki just went to a festival in Las Vegas. And has the coolest tech, and I often end up buying something he shows me every time I visit him. So pretty much it's like the relationship that Ray and Tony Francisco have, where Tony has to get everything that Ray gets. Pretty much. It sounds
We
like
often
one of the
share-
pictures. I was just say one of the pictures I sent in. You got to pull that one up. And whoever is manning the pictures, there's a picture of Brandon and I at my house, both breaking things while killing time.
all right.
I don't know what that one is.
It's all right. You'll see in a second.
While you're searching for it, he is a very large danger to my wallet because I will go out to visit him and he will have something new and then I have to get it because it's just so darn cool. It was first it was the Oculus, the Quest 3, and then it was the X-Real Air AR glasses. Those are cool. I'm looking forward to using those on the trip to Florida this week.
Dude, those are so nice for if you are doing like development on the plane and you have secrets or whatever, like you don't have to have them masked. You're just chilling.
Do you have that picture
Do I have that picture? Oh,
on your laptop?
No, I don't.
Okay, then never mind.
Maybe if
probably
you
do.
send it to me on Teams, I could bring it up.
I might have it, but I'm not sure. But one of the points that I guess Brandon mentioned for Alden, that festival that we went to in Las Vegas, we just got back last weekend. It was so much fun. Like any band that you had, I say you, me, any band I had on my iPod in 8th grade was on that festival. They were on the lineup, and it was insane.
So how many were there though? Any
Oh, God.
of those?
At least 2 of them.
I mean, for the whole festival, I want to say there was over 100, maybe, or close to 100. But I saw probably 15 of them because they're like different stages at different times.
Okay.
But it was cool. It was a nice mix of like music he listened to, music I listened to, and both.
There we go.
I got
Alright.
so
Got it.
many Snapchats while you guys were out there.
Did you send it to me,
Alright.
or are you ready to share it?
I
Sure.
Oh,
that wasn't.
oh,
That
no.
is a
I think
picture.
this one. Is it this one? No.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was
That is a
that was
great
Brandon and I both breaking things while trying to kill time for like 5 hours.
I was
Uh,
breaking a pull request I was submitting to SIP. What were you breaking? Was it something in Roost?
It was probably I was probably breaking Roost.
Yeah.
Knowing me,
You can tell I'm
okay.
focused by my posture of slumped over and a little bit backwards like this.
you can tell that I am not focused by the fact that I'm sitting there hanging out and making fun of Brandon. Nerd.
That's all. Well, if there's any other pictures, I mean,
I think there's some more that are sent in that
okay,
we
okay,
can switch to.
there we go.
Best friends. That was fun.
I have the hat.
It's a great picture of the duality of man. We have the happiest man on earth, John Hammond, and me.
The secretly also happy man on earth. That was in Vegas. That was Right a Boom. That was actually at the Right a Boom where we had the OIT Speakeasy, and that was after going to the restaurant Best Friend for someone special's birthday.
Nice, good deal. All right, Nikki, I think it's time to do lightning round. We gotta make it a quick one if we want to get to the other festivities we have planned.
Alrighty.
One lightning round.
That shit scared the fuck out of me. I'm not used to it. I was like, what I didn't do anything. All right, go ahead, Nikki. Sorry.
I think that that pop-up made Danny need to find a little bit of namaste in his life.
Oh yeah. I should have
What's
muted
up?
myself as well.
All right. So we are going to get into the lightning round. And so, going to ask a couple of questions. And just because I'm a planner, we're going to start with Brandon and then Alden.
Sounds good.
So the first question I got
For both of you, ChatGPT or Gemini?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with ChatGPT just because I have used it longer and I have so much integrated with its APIs already.
ChatGPT for work, Gemini for real life.
Okay.
They got the new feature where you can do live chat, and so I've got the Google Buds, and so I can just real time have a conversation with some British girl in my ear, and she can tell me exactly how I'm fucking my life up.
Oh, that works. I'm a Copilot type of guy because I don't use anything else.
Wow, I mean, Copilot is ChatGPT on with a fancy sticker on top.
It's like,
Okay, that works for me. I guess.
What's
I don't
that?
know.
It's like the episode of like the crossover with Family Guy and Simpsons where like they pull off the label and like the Duff is actually the other beer.
well, no,
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking Rick and Morty. Like it's ChatGPT with more steps.
Yes.
All right. I like that you guys are split on that. Like opposite answers.
We're the same for work, but for personal, Google knows me.
So the next one is best music related tech purchase.
Ooh, that's tough. One I have right now, I very much enjoy my MIDI keyboard. It is a 49 key launch key. It has, of course, a piano keyboard on it, but it also has in the very top row a bunch of performance pads that are velocity sensitive and some sliders to control the different levels of different channels that you're mixing on. Second, probably to this microphone that was bought also for recording stuff for music. One thing that I do want, though, to get that I can't justify the purchase of just yet is an Ableton Push controller. That thing looks sick.
And for me, it's got to be my Quad Cortex. Back when I used to tour, I played with an Axe FX, which is it's an entire amplifier in a box. So it's not just an effects pedal, but it's the pedals, it's the guitar head, it's the guitar cabinets. You plug it straight into the front of house, and it sounds like you're playing out of a fancy schmancy guitar stack. But if anyone's seen the pictures of like big bands like Metallica recently backstage, you'll see that like their big old wall of speakers is actually just a cardboard cutout, and they're all just playing through a pedal. And so it's the same deal, but I was having some issues with switching my audio sources so that like my speakers wouldn't be active when I was on a call with my headphones and my microphone, because I don't know if any of you guys do that, but the feedback is insane. And so Ray had talked me through getting a soundboard, and I was like, that's not cool. So instead I got a guitar pedal board and I used it as a soundboard, and it's $1,800 soundboard that could have been $30.
Wow.
So your favorite tech purchase was not your Pokemon card?
Well, it was, but like my Pokemon card is weird. Heck off.
All right. So my next one, my last one, and it's important and relevant to tonight. Usually we do Star Trek or Star Wars, but I'm changing it up. Marvel or DC?
Ooh. I'm going to go, I used to be Marvel, I'm going to say DC. I have Marvel fatigue, and I'm glad that they're toning back how much they're putting out. It used to be like, your investment was 1 or 2 movies a year, and that was fine, and you'd feel in the loop, and then they'd bring out a new character, and you're like, I know him from last year. And now it's like, you have 700 hours of Disney Plus content to go through, and if you don't watch all of it, you're going to miss something in the new movie that also has a movie coming out the week after that.
Hey, It was only one movie this year. It was only the Deadpool vs. Wolverine. And I unfortunately have to go Marvel. Even though I don't think my character exists, but it's like in Teen Titans, there was Deadpool, and then Teen Titans had Deadlock or whatever, and they made plenty of references. So yeah, I 100% Marvel.
That's good. I totally agree with
A
you, Brandon.
contiguous storyline.
I think Disney Plus killed Marvel. I think the fact that they had to come up with so much content kind of killed them. But having said that, I still think movie-wise, Marvel. However, I think Peyton said it best during our staff meeting. Peyton, our sales manager. I think, honestly, for comics, got to be DC. Movies, I would say Marvel, but DC for comics. And just to elaborate a little bit, and there's a reason I actually asked Nikki to ask that specifically, just to bring this next one: Superman or Batman?
Oh my God.
I mean,
I'm gonna lose, aren't I? I feel like I'm gonna lose. Say it, Brandon, and I'll concede. Say it.
I'm Batman.
All right, that's pretty good. All right,
No,
good job.
No, I'm Batman.
It's like two Spider-Man pointing at each other.
Oh shit. I mean Batman, because like Batman can just like kryptonite.
Batman knows where you live.
Superman has to like bring up like deep childhood trauma, which is kind of fucked up. It's kind of spooky.
So, how about you, Nikki?
I've had this debate my entire life. I have two older brothers. One of them, all about Batman. The other one, totally Superman. His
Wow.
username on everything is Super Drew. So I've never been able to choose, because to me it feels like choosing between my brothers. And so I don't really have an answer to that.
That's fair. So you're just pro Justice League. That's it.
Yeah.
Pro Justice League. That's
Yeah.
it.
There you go.
Yeah, me specifically, the reason why I kind of gravitate towards Superman is the fact that he's so powerful, and in most cases, he's like the better human being that's not human, and that's why the fact that he can, if he wanted to, which I hate that they do it all the time and they make him a bad guy all the time, but I understand it. It's because of the threat he actually can possess, but doesn't do it. That's the reason why I say, and not to say I don't like Batman. I'm just saying, would Batman be Batman if he wasn't rich?
I like.
Would Iron Man be Iron Man if he wasn't rich?
No, he wouldn't.
I liked Captain Marvel because like she had the traits of Superman, but was they changed the backstory like ever so they had ChatGPT be like make me Superman but female and different.
That's what they did before AI. They had somebody do that. Yeah, that's when they were copying. They had somebody that's pretty good. So, Spider-Man came out. So let's do. Who was it that DC tried to mimic for Spider-Man? They tried to do somebody. I can't remember. I mean, it's a no-name.
Spooderman. Spooderman.
No, I think it might have been Blue Beetle. I think because he was also young. I don't know. All right. Well, anyways, with that, we're going to go ahead and do the commercial and then start playing some games.
Suffered from the unexpected hazards of cargo socks? You're not alone, and we're here to help. Here at Heel and Toe Attorneys at Law, we're fighting for justice for cargo sock victims. Cargo socks. The socks with pockets. They seemed like the perfect solution for those on the go, or for those who just had too many things to carry. But these seemingly innocuous footwear innovations have led to a wave of unnecessary injuries. Countless people have experienced twisted ankles, stubbed toes, or even broken bones, all because of the hazardous design of cargo socks. Now, we're banding together to make sure that those responsible are held accountable. If you or someone you know has suffered from an injury from cargo socks, it's time to join our class action lawsuit. Our dedicated team of attorneys will fight tirelessly to ensure that you receive the compensation that you deserve. Operators are standing by. Call now 1-833-MSP-NETWORK.
So
Nobody
I want
left
to know
for any-
why they made those commercials so damn scary. The real ones for the law firms. Like you don't need to give me nightmares as a child to sue someone for mesothelioma.
Have you had an automation fail?
You may be
If
entitled
so,
to financial compensation.
You call 1-800-ZenTop.
I think they try to do it just to make it like, like immediate. It's like it's imminent. You have to do it. But either way, it doesn't work.
Wait,
But anyways,
cargo
we're gonna
socks
go
are-
ahead and go ahead. I'm sorry.
Cargo socks are a real thing. Like now I need them. Like I want
I
8
want one.
pockets on my socks to like.
I am literally wearing my Florida dress shorts right now, guys. I mean, I'm not kidding. I got my Florida dress shorts.
See, we're in California, so I got my my California poison ivy pants.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever it calls for. Although
we gotta
I know
live
it gets
with
pretty cold. How
Virgo
cold is
sign.
it? Is it pretty cold for you guys right now?
It's pretty chilly.
Uh,
It was in the
It's
40s this
California
morning.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want
It
to
warms up in the afternoon pretty fast.
Keep in mind the sun is down. We're in the East Coast, so keep in mind. Guess how cold it is right now.
Where you at?
Or I should say
Florida?
how hot. 74.
Oh shit! It's 67 here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At for it's the funny time. At the funny time, it's 67 degrees.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man. I already got.
There's
trick-or-treating
literally
today.
socks with pockets.
The sockets.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
that's
I need those, but I think I need those.
I do. Yeah, that's where you had your YubiKey through airport security.
You had your hotel room key. There's a lot of stuff. Listen, pockets. The more pockets, the better. That's what I say. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and play our one of our games. Maybe we could get.
We'll find it.
Bars or bots, guys.
Oh no! You get the AI guys looking at bars of bots.
That's
bad.
why we did it. That's why we did it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the first one up.
Is this like a spooky version of Bars or Bots?
We don't know. That's the whole point. We never know who, what it is, or anything. So we'll see. All right. So I don't know, Brandon.
Light up the night with the stars in our eyes. Hands up high, we're chasing the sky. Let's live the moment, we're flying so high.
Damn, that's a good song.
Brandon,
I'm gonna say bots. That's like too generic.
I'm gonna say bars. Like that sounds like an EDM. That sounds like I would go to the main stage at EDC, and just be balling out to this.
Nikki, what do you think?
That's a tough one. I'm gonna say bars.
It's like Calvin Harris. It feels like
Don't-
Calvin Harris.
I think I'm gonna go with bots, but you know what? It's still a good song. I mean, all right.
I would listen to this.
Yeah, give me the full version. Let's go.
All right, let's see what it is. Oh,
I've been in the EDM scene for a very long time, and that's like an amalgamation of every main stage EDM song from the early 2010s all mashed together. It's like if you told an alien you need to make an EDM song to blend in with the humans, and it came with the most generic thing ever.
damn, Jack even knew it was bots. That's funny.
Jack, yeah.
That's why Jack's not playing.
I agree, Jack. Like that's like a Calvin Harris song right there.
Yep, he said it.
I love it.
Katy
Okay,
Perry.
let's go ahead and hear this one.
But just never wiser. Midnights become my afternoons. When my depression was the graveyard shift, all of the people I've ghosted stand there in the room.
Ooh, I like that. No matter what this is, I need a copy of that afterwards. That was good.
Right.
That
I want to
was
say
good.
it's bars, and if not, please generate the rest of it.
Yes. I think this is a song I've heard in Alden's car before.
I'm gonna say that it's not a song that you've heard in Alden's car, but it's a song you've heard in my car.
Maybe.
gonna say
Okay, that's more
definitely
accurate.
bars.
I've been in your car a total of one time.
Oh no!
Exactly,
go
and you've
bars,
probably
too.
heard this.
Is it the Boys of Falling?
Man, am I gonna go? You know,
It's not Fallout Boy.
Wow.
It's the first place
Wait.
your brain goes.
Yeah. Do you know bands besides Fall Out Boy?
all right. You know
Fall Out Boy?
what?
I've never heard of them.
I'm gonna be contradictory. I'm gonna say bots, even though I don't think we're gonna do back-to-back bots. But let's see what it is. Bars.
It's literally T Swift.
It's
Oh,
Taylor
okay.
Swift.
T Swift. Oh,
I've
remixed
Does
heard
Taylor
it.
Swift
Okay.
have a song like
You've heard the
I don't
original
listen.
in my car.
Oh, they remixed it, so that's the thing.
Okay, they
This is how
remixed
they
it.
trick
Okay.
you. That's how they trick you. All right. Okay, let's see the next one.
Wait, Brandon. Is this the first time you've watched Bars or Bots?
I don't think I've seen an
They take
episode
the
of this one
lyrics.
before.
They take the lyrics and they'll put it over like a random music.
Gotcha.
So it could
Okay.
be like it's not going to be the OG, but anyways.
All right, let's go ahead and hear this one.
Bars.
I tuck you in one more, then keep you free from sin till the Sandman he comes.
Well, I would listen to this remix to understand, man.
If you don't recognize this, we're not friends anymore. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I would listen to this remix to Enter Sandman for sure.
I mean, I'm answering bars.
Yeah, I mean, I know the song, so it's definitely bars.
Oh, it is bars. I just saw the chat, and I'm like, oh, that's true. Damn. Yeah, bars.
Yep. Little fifth grade Brandon had to do a project about their favorite song when they were in fifth grade, and this was the song I did my project on. It was because my dad really liked Metallica, and I only really listened to what was playing in the car. And this was like, yeah, I'll do a project on this song.
Yeah, like that was like a third of my car drive music as a kid was like this country and Books on Tape, like Tom Clancy. Boom. Give me some bars from Tom Clancy. Oh.
That one song I when we danced till the dawn. Oh, we felt so alive.
Bots. I'm going bots. This is another like alien trying to make a generic festival house song. Tropical house. Phoenix agrees with me.
Phoenix.
So yeah, that sounds correct.
I'm pretty sure somebody just walked in my front door, and that is Phoenix barking at them.
But it's like I'm pretty sure.
Someone wanted to show Auntie their costume.
I feel like that.
Oh my god!
Come here.
Can she be on camera?
Yeah, I don't care.
Come here.
Come on.
Come here.
Show her your zombie walk.
Oh my god! You have a zombie
Crypto.
walk too.
You guys have Crypto the dog.
You look at how cute you look. Come here.
Oh, look at
Sorry,
that.
we got a trick or treater.
This is my niece,
Oh.
and she's
We
a
have a winner
real
for best
spooky
costume.
zombie. Can you do a good zombie, like a zombie face? Go like this. Go.
Yeah, I want to eat
I
your
love
brain.
it. You make a good zombie.
I feel like this is bars. Like this has to be bars because I think I know this song.
I know. I'm feeling the same. I think
still
it's
say
bars as well.
bots. Go back to mom.
All right. Let's
Step
see what
over
it
Phoenix.
is. We got 2 bars, 2 bots. What is it?
Yep.
Oh, what?
You think you know it because it's so generic.
Well, no, it sounds
That's
like
fair.
La, 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 la. You make me
I mean,
feel.
what other song says summer nights in it? I mean, come on.
Yeah. I don't
Pretty
know.
much every song. All right. Let's see this one.
Shoot another shot, try to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, another stupid reason. You
Bars.
I'm gonna say bars.
Bars.
So I feel like that was like too close to the original.
Yeah, I'm gonna say bars too.
Yep.
It's a numbers game now. That's why I'm saying it.
They play this song all the time in my gym, and I kind of
Good
want
luck, babe.
I want a remix of that song in that style though. It works really well.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know who can hit up to get that. So
All
So
right,
I
guys.
learned that
Well,
it's actually I always pronounce her name as Chappelle Roan, like Dave Chappelle. It's Chapel. I learned this last week.
It's supposed to be a play on like chaperone.
Really?
okay.
So like
And so a touch
chaperone.
of pop music. Oh. The gears in my head are slowly starting to turn now. Thank you.
Oh, good. So that was the last one, guys. Don't think we're gonna be able to get to the last game because I got trick or treaters already coming here. East Coast, you know.
Oh
how
my
it is.
Clearly, so do I.
Well, that's true, but that's just prep, right? She's ready to go. Go to town and get some candy, right?
Unfortunately, that's the only trick or treater we're gonna get all night.
Oh,
Yeah.
So they just wanted to come show me her costume.
oh, okay, that's good. Oh, so that's the neighbor.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Oh.
my best friend. She lives in the apartment across from me.
So,
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
mean, at this point, like, we realize nobody in this neighborhood is making any like real candy deals in the space. But there's a group of newbies consistently trying to buy into selling or giving candy away. So our path grows not to give away candy, but instead to give candy services to our friends and help start their own candy dealing businesses. And there are always people giving out candy. There are always people someone to replace them.
Yeah, so you're basically helping out with the candy economy over there. That makes sense.
Of course.
All right, good deal.
Of course.
Always,
Good deal.
always.
All right, guys. Well, that was a good show. I had fun. I got to go to the neighbor's house now, so that'll be fun as well. Alden, Brandon, thank you for joining. Brandon, good seeing you again. I know it wasn't last year. It was earlier this year, but it's been a while. Nikki, good to have you. That was fun. For the rest, everyone, have a good night. Happy Halloween, tricks or treats, whatever. Take care of yourselves and each other.
And everyone, stay spooky.
Not
Stay
so bad.
spooky.
This has been a broadcast of the MSP Media Network.